What is going on, guys? I'm Tyzilla83, and I want to thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the video. If you would, at the end, slap a like on the video, comment down below, share the content, and if you haven't already, feel free to tap the subscribe button down below. We're talking about Skyrim Special Edition. I'm willing to wager that a lot of you are all too familiar with Skyrim, either because you played it on 360, PS3, or PC, or just, hearing about it through its stellar reputation as being a fantastic open world RPG. And it's one of the greatest. It definitely is worthy of that title of being one of the greatest. And, I played it at launch and for many months to come when other people had moved on to copy and paste shooters and, the Call of Duties and what have you. I was still playing Skyrim. This was a fantastic game. Did it suffer from the early day Bethesda launch day blues? Absolutely. Frame rate issues, stability issues, bugs and glitches and freezing and all those issues. Yeah, it had those problems. Most certainly did. Did it take them a while to iron some of them out, or any of them? Yeah, it did. Again, typical Bethesda fashion. But still, I fought through all those and kept playing the game, much like Fallout New Vegas. Let's talk about Skyrim Special Edition, which is full price on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One for $59, for $60, and for PC on Steam, you can get it for $39.99. Let's get into the pros about Skyrim first. The pros are one of the biggest, and I also got to point this out too. This was a simple scale up. This was not a rebuild. This isn't like they went through and took things out and added things. This is a scale up version of the previous game with mod support on consoles, and the same, obviously on PC. But the pros, they handled the scale up really well. I mean, it looks like a really good game. Can you tell is it miles ahead of the original? No, because the original was only 5 years ago. What could they do 5 years from now? Maybe a little bit more. But it looks, to me, it looks very similar, just a little bit more polished, right? Like it does look better, but just a little bit more polished. Load times are fantastic. The original on Skyrim on PS3 and 360, you could read a damn book. You could watch a Game of Thrones episode. But here, it's what you would expect from a scale-up, a lot quicker, on this generation anyways. The actual gameplay, the gameplay itself feels a lot more fluid. And I got to give them compliments there, because I felt like on the original, at times, it felt a little janky. Here, it just feels fantastic. It feels very fluid. Bugs and glitches, I'm, again, 10 to 12 hours in, I've yet to see anything that stood out to me, so that's saying quite a bit for Bethesda. Let's be honest here, that's saying a lot. Even if this is just a scale-up version of a previous title that's not even a full 5 years old yet, it feels great, and that's saying a lot for in terms of not seeing those bugs and glitches. That's a huge bonus for any Bethesda game. So those are the pluses. Obviously, having mod support is a plus. Having mod support and the add-ons, which are, let me read them off really quick. Dawnguard, Hearthfire, and Dragonborn. Those are nice, right? Like, I've yet to get into those, but it's nice. You expect that for $60. Let's talk about the mod support really fast. Now, here's where we kind of get into the negatives. It's really the only negatives for me so far. The biggest one, as soon as you turn on a mod, your PS4 trophies are no longer available. Like, you can't accomplish something and get rewarded. You won't be rewarded a PlayStation trophy for it. It tells you as soon as you fire it up, it says, trophies are off. Sorry. Limited storage space for mods. So you're only going to be able to activate so many at one time. You're only going to be able to have so many mods activated at one time. And that's a letdown. The other one is no outside game properties allowed, so you're not going to get to see Thomas the Train flying around in Skyrim. And the only way I can explain that, some people have kind of been like, what do you mean? Imagine going to Taco Bell and only getting Taco Bell, right? But then for Xbox One and for PC players, they're going to walk into that, like, one of those gas stations that has, like, the Taco Bell, a KFC, and a Pizza Hut. Like, they're getting access to everything, whereas PlayStation 4 users, they're getting half the menu at Taco Bell. That's another, like, having mod support is supposed to be a nice perk, and don't get me wrong, it's nice to see them, but again, you're getting half the menu here, and it just feels incomplete. It feels like we're just missing out, and what do you expect? The other negative is the price tag. The price tag is just, it's not $60 here. It's not. It's a game that's 5 years old. You know, is it worthy of porting to the PlayStation 4? Abso-freaking-lutely, but not for $60. Even if this is one of my favorite, not just RPGs, one of my favorite games ever. And like I said, very much worthy of a port. Should it be $60? And the answer is no. But I'm that way with any remastered. I think there's only maybe 2 games that I would pay full price for again. And even, again, as much as I love this game, Skyrim is just not one of them. And I'll say this too, like I want to do my top 10 favorite games of all time video, and when I do that, I guarantee you Skyrim will be in that top 10 list, which is pretty freaking impressive considering I've been an active gamer since like the mid 90s. You know, to me it's up there with what SOCOM meant to me, SOCOM 2, with what, you know, Diablo 2, Mass Effect 2. But, you know, again, is it worth a $60? No. Especially when the PS4 version, the PS4 console version, doesn't even get full mod support. It's worth what PC people are getting for on Steam. It's worth $39.99. It absolutely. I'd pay that. $60, no. Sorry. But am I having fun with it? Does it take me back in time to when the game first launched? Absolutely. Fantastic game. I highly recommend it. If you've never played Skyrim and you're an RPG fan, you need to, would I say if you're in the same situation that I'm in where you don't have a capable PC that can take advantages of all the things that the special edition offers, I'd wait until the game drops, maybe in a couple, 2 or 3 months. We've seen PlayStation do this before where they start to drop some of these titles. I would wait. But would I fault you for going out and buying it right now? No, I wouldn't because, after all, dear God, it's such a great game. All right, guys, that's it for me. I really hope you enjoyed the content. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. Until the next video, you guys try like hell to be kind to one another. Peace!